Best producer in the business.
Hate that guy.
Oh, we're live, actually. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the.
It was nice to get rid of that
Mashup.
disgusting intern. Oh, man.
I know. We were just bitching on air about him. Yeah. Hello, viewers. So it's Thursday night in America. It's a Minifan Mashup show. Night 3. Ned, Jamie.
Yep.
Yeah. So look, Kirk released his little 12-minute sort of show today. If you went to kirkminahanshow.com, you would have seen that little release. What did you guys think of it? There was some meaty stuff in there.
Go ahead, MHOBs.
Yeah, I wanted, just before I jumped into that, I wanted to give just a couple of shout outs as we get rolling here. I want to give a shout out to the Minifan ladies that have been sending me DMs, sending me some pics. You know, I've seen some pics of some open-faced roast beef sandwich, fish taco, fuzzy clam, furry donut. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Minners doesn't have any Twitter groupies, so I like to rub it in his face there a little bit.
Yeah, fuck you. I've been
also
photos like that for weeks.
Yeah,
where are my photos?
Yours are all guys. Yeah. And I want to give a shout out to my two brothers, John and Josh. We're going to be out on the boat this weekend, so get it gassed up for me. All right, so the Kirk show today.
Fuck you, brother.
On Kirk's show today, what I heard is what I love so much about Kirk is, I think some people have called him the artist. He just cannot keep it in. He has to speak into a microphone. He has to connect with his audience. And that's what I love about and even that 12 minutes I know gives him that pleasure, that the rush of endorphins that he needs to reach out to us. I loved it. I loved it. It's just that raw. I got to tell my fans, what's going on, and I wish him the best. So hopefully he's finished up his call with Erica, and hopefully there's still Podcast Jesus hanging around.
Yeah, I mean, I actually really appreciate like the small drop. I mean, the one yesterday or the day before yesterday was also very much appreciated. But he's on vacation, so I'm not expecting anything, and it's a treat just to get something. But the last 4 minutes of it, when he said, "Yeah, I have a call with Erica scheduled at 5:00, and we'll do something about that," and was like, "Okay, everything else, I forgot everything else." So now all I want to know is what is going on with that call, because I think that'll blaze the path forward for at least for the next few months. Are we going to be here? Is he going to be here for another week? Is it going to be Labor Day? I mean, already the plan is in place as to what to do, but I've said from the beginning, and I still believe this because I haven't seen anything to the contrary, I'm reluctant to go right to a subscription service. I think it's going to it's going to stop growth, and it's going to narrow the audience. How many people are getting the email? 15,000, 20,000? And how many of those people getting the email will pay for a subscription service? Tough question. So I think use Barstool for as long as possible. Ride it out. They got a great big platform. It might not be pleasant, but ride it out because you're in the driver's seat. You got everything you wanted. K. Marco is effectively out. He's not fired, but he's out of action. He's no longer involved with the Kirk Minahan show. So take that as a victory. Move on. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I think that's smart. But my thing is from the Barstool's point of view. So Dave Portnoy is in charge of content. So he's happy for Kirk to stay there because he knows he makes good content. But someone like Erica has to think more about business decisions.
Correct.
And less about content. And I just wonder what's in it for Barstool at this point. If you were Erica, you're thinking, why do I keep this guy here and build up his brand and his listeners only for him to turn around and walk away when he's out of contract and start a subservice? And you add on top of that, while he's here, he's a bit of a troublemaker, although I think, that's overplayed. But yeah, so I'm wondering if from Erica's point of view, she sees this from a business standpoint, maybe it's better to cut and run now.
I think she looks at it as, it's been in the red for the start because, there's a lot of startup costs. But when she looks at the Wilbur shows, selling out those things, selling out Sacco, Madawaska, she sees how crazy the fans are. And as long as he keeps doing live shows, they'll keep making money off him. So she'll happily take the money for the short term, knowing that in the long term, he's probably not going to be there.
Right. We do have to assume that because he's not in New York, and he shouldn't be, he's not getting the attention from Barstool Central that he deserves, but none of the shows that are not in New York get that attention either. Some of those, if you flip through the app, you'll see shows in that you never heard of or you recognize, but you've never listened to. But I do think that part of this operating in the red since the beginning. If that's startup costs, that's a sunk cost. So that money will come back. Maybe the salaries might be high. I can't imagine the production is very expensive, except for maybe rent. But all he needs is one solid sponsor. How's he going to do that without getting sales support from headquarters? Whether it's and I don't mean just ad reads. I mean, just a show sponsor. Exactly. Brought to you by. Exactly. Yeah. There's got to be somebody out there that would appeal to all of us who would buy that product, whether it's you guys in Australia or someone in the UK or Ireland or across the US. It's got to be there.
But Ned, I hang a lot of that on Kirk, though, because if he's the big swinging dick that he claims to be, he would schedule a meeting with the head of sales and with Eric, CC her on the meeting and say, all right, what are you going to do to sell my show? And then if he doesn't get anywhere, then he's got to go out there and get it. That's sort of him, unfortunately, showing some of his silver spoon upbringing that he didn't go out there and just get it.
Hey, but what is this shit? Silver spoon upbringing. MHBO base was a fucking that's a load of crap. They've had the truth. They have no, it's not. They have had these. As tough as he says
he would find a way to sell. I understand
bullshit.
His show is hard to sell because he needs the loyalty and he needs a sponsor who understands the show, understands how close he's going to step to the line. So I put that on him for the complaining about the sales team. I think is garbage.
Oh well, that fuck it. We'll kick him out. No dissenting voices. Kick this fucking guy out. Honestly, he's gone. No, I'm joking. I was only joking. Will, I was only joking.
Hey, that's the first thing Will's ever done that's been funny.
Yeah.
At least
that we can agree on.
Step on my jokes. Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
So MHB obese, a load of crap there. So firstly, they've had those meetings with the sales team. Yeah. I mean, it's been spoken about on the show. Yeah. You can speak all the hot air you want in those meetings. The sales team has to deliver then, and they're not doing that. And if you go to minifanshow.com, DEC's got some great writing there about the fractured relationship between the sales team and Kirk. So yeah, I think that's just the biggest load of crap I've ever heard. But Snark, back to your point about a show sponsor. The perfect sponsor for Kirk is a digital-based business that can, would be able to sell their stuff worldwide and at least across America. So less Boston-based, more a digital business.
Correct. I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, it can't be just a product for purchase for use. It's got to be something like a type of service. Whether it's Simply Safe, but something that I can buy, and like I said, I can buy in Florida. You guys can buy on a different continent. Something that can reap financial coverage of whatever that cost is for the show.
Like White Watchers for MHBO base.
That's my brother. Yeah,
but I don't think it I know that Barstool's heavy on gambling, so I'm not. And I think Kirk did have a gambling sponsor, and I don't know if the true Minifans are all like heavy gamblers to make that a success, like a successful investment for a gambling sponsor. But something
all Australians are heavy gamblers. So.
Yeah, but there's only really 3 of you guys, right? So I don't. It's going to be a pretty heavy price tag.
We've hit double figures. We've hit double figures.
That specializes in child abuse cases or something like that, or a good defense lawyer.
Yeah, that's right. Defense lawyers.
Again, maybe I've heard DEC's lawyer is pretty good. So.
An anti-defamation lawyer would do really well in the Minahan world.
Elliston,
Minahan and Associates, good law firm.
But MHBOBs, I don't totally buy into that because before Kirky went on the air, there were meetings, whether face to face or video chats or something, where he had to ask the question: what is the commercial plan? What is the sales plan? What is the revenue plan? How are we going to make money? And they probably told him. And I don't mean to interrupt, but just to underscore a point. Do you all remember DEC's interview with Erica? Was that like last September, October?
Yep.
She had no idea about the show.
Right. But at that point, I was listening very carefully because I was like screaming into the app, like, ask her about advertising. He did. And she pretty much said, you guys are on your own. It's like, we don't support shows like that, which I think is crazy. What are they doing in New York? What are they doing?
But Ned, from their point of view, I guess it does, and I wanted to actually talk about this on my show yesterday, but it sort of does boil down to what assets Kirk owns and what Barstool owns.
True.
So if Kirk owns the podcast feed and everything, then Barstool are being smart in saying, as I said to you before, why would they spend all this time promoting it if Kirk can walk away with it all out of contract? They probably want to see the other way. We give you exposure. Barstool gives you a platform, but then you've got to bring in money for us. So I guess it does come down to that sort of ownership.
Yeah. And Will, what is the structure? You must know.
I was actually just going to grab a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, hang on. I got some.
Can you fill me in a little bit? I can tell you a little bit about the structure. I know a little bit, but not too much.
Good, Menos. Ask that. Like,
well, I guess who owns the podcast feed? Any idea? Would Kirk be able to take that with him? I doubt it.
After the 2 years, he'd have to go to litigate. Like until that 2 years is up. I know there's a 30-year option on the contract. I think after until that 2 years is up, it'd have to go to some sort of litigation to get that IP.
So he doesn't own that.
I don't think so. I know his salary is pretty good, but I'm not sure about the actual IP itself. I know Barstool was pretty quick to grab Minifans as a trademark. So
true.
Okay, well we can change that in a second. Menners fans, we can do that.
Oh, thank you.
But
if they thought a dedicated salesperson would help them, then Kirk has to go to Erica and say, "I need a dedicated salesperson." If she says no, and most likely she would say no, she would say, "I'm paying you $300K or $400K, whatever's in his contract," and then say, you can go hire somebody outside. We're going to do these general ads. They're going to go through an ad company and see if it fits in with you. But that's all I'm saying. That if they really wanted it, they would find a way to go after it. And I can't stand complaining that they're not helping. It's from Erica's point of view, she's not helping anybody.
What would you do? Do you think they could get something like a Cash App for Pardon My Take? Like Pardon My Take has Cash App. Spit and Chicklets has Pink Whitney, their vodka. What do you think?
Has honey.
What solutions? What do you? Creatively, what do you think they could do?
So I think going to Twitch is a great idea. Way of it's sort of a subscription, right? You're getting people to pay for the stuff that's there, and then it's he's looking for such a specific kind of sponsor, one that is loyal and gets the show. That's what makes it difficult, and then one that's willing to hit the price point because there's a lot of they're not taking $50 for an ad read. We're talking about something that's pretty expensive. So it's a very specialized thing that they're hitting on. But one of the problems I also see is that people keep conflating that Minifans will buy stuff, and all we have evidence of is that Minifans will purchase content. People will go to live shows. People will do stuff that's around Kirk. But there doesn't seem to be very much merchandise sale, and I think that's what upsets Barstool. Is they thought they were getting a crowd of people that were going to buy a lot of merchandise. But
they ship to Australia.
I have a decent point on that one. I think that has a lot to do with the Minifans feeling isolated by Barstool.
Correct.
Why would they buy a Barstool product?
But you had idiots going in on day one saying how Kirk was going to take over Barstool. You had idiots like DEC saying that he was going to be bigger than Pardon My Take, and even Kirk said, "I'm not trying to be that." And
you fucking Barstool plant! I can't believe.
Yeah, me too.
Plant in here. This is fucking incredible. I disagree.
We could pick that. Go ahead. So we could start picking that apart. But Janie, what about the Australian Railroad? Can they sponsor the show?
Nah, we don't work that way.
No,
It's government.
Yeah.
I don't disagree totally with what you're saying about, they have to do stuff. But what Barstool's missing out on is the fans are so dedicated, the Minifans. You could extract a lot of money out of us and, be imaginative with the merchandise, do more than just T-shirts, make them better, do packages and stuff. Like there's so many ways Minifans want to spend money on Kirk. I just don't think it's being done well enough.
His show moves way too fast for the merchandise that's there. Like Kirk was right. Shirt works for that week, but it doesn't work necessarily a month from now. It just moves too fast. Yeah.
The Fire Came Up shirt had a 4-day life.
Yeah, right.
And then it was
But yeah, and there's a valid point to that. But maybe I'm in a different situation.
Honestly.
I hate
Kirk is going to fire you.
I might as well speak my piece before that happens.
Yes.
And you made me forget my point. All right, MHO Beast, what did you just say? I have a counterpoint.
Oh, that his show moves too fast to sell merchandise. That Fire King
Will
Marco,
has never moved fast. Will's never moved fast.
Ellie Schmidt's heroin dealer, right? That shirt is funny for a day, or Gina's Fire Squad. Like, that's funny for a day, but it's not something you're going to look back. Yeah, you can get that at kirkminshow.com. Is it?
Kirkminahanshow.com.
Kirkminahan Show.
Quick plug. That was the only reason I came in. Actually, I remembered. It was just to plug kirkminahanshow.com if you want to get on the mailing list. No, fuck you, MHOBs. I don't think the show moves too fast. I equate it a lot to, and I've said this before. Kirk is stealing fans from Barstool. Barstool is not stealing fans from Kirk.
Nope.
Unfortunately, he's only picked up 6,000 Twitter followers since he joined Barstool.
Shadow ban. That's all I'm going to say. Shadow ban. We'll talk about it on Channel Zero. I'm out.
And MHOBs don't even bring
Will is sabotaging this show. Sorry, Jamie and Ned.
Yeah.
No,
I did say he could bounce in.
But that can't be that. He's got to be shadow banned on Twitter because he hasn't moved. He's also not moved on the Apple podcast app. He's stuck at 6,500 likes. I've gone back and liked or double liked every single fucking show. So I mean, what do I account for? 400. But come on, man, it hasn't moved. It's been at 6,500 likes since at Christmas when he was under 6,000. He goes, I want to be at 7,000 after the break. He's still not there 6 months later. Come on.
Yeah. Do you know how many YouTube views? So their YouTube show that came over the weekend, that came Sunday night, that had a little less than 9,000 views when I checked it on Tuesday.
Okay.
So that's approximately how many people click through, and maybe there's some downloads, but that's approximately how many people click through on the mailing list the first time through.
Well, the mailing list is a question of mine. I'd like to know how many. I'm guessing 15,000. I'm guessing there are 15,000 people signed up for that.
Not gonna lie, I have like 4 emails that all signed up for it. So
I don't think that's helping.
Don't do that, Jamie. Don't do that. Stop. Don't sign up with multiple emails. Just sign up with your one email. Please.
Yeah, I realized that when I did it. I was like,
I'm so glad we got Will here to tell us what to do.
Yeah, they know because they know how many people click through on the link, so it doesn't matter how many you sign up with.
I just wanted to
the analytics are there.
But I heard that last night too on the OG show that I think TJ said it. He goes, I signed up on my 4 emails. So okay,
as if he's going to get something different, on each email address, right?
But MHOBs, I disagree completely because I'm in that business, and when you have a product that you own and they do own it, as Will just said, and it's lagging for whatever reason, you put the effort into that to making it perform, to bring it up. Not necessarily manpower, that would be good, but good manpower. How good are these salespeople? Are they just taking orders from advertising companies? They're like a waiter, and they just bring it out, bring the meal out. They don't cater it to the public that could consume it. I think they might be pretty lazy. And also, what kind of commission do they get? What if you increase the commission?
Yeah,
if you sell the Kirk Minahan show, you get, and I'm making it up because I don't know, 5% commission on the annual sale, we'll say, or monthly sale. Make it 7.5 until it gets done. First 5 salespeople that sell, they get an extra 7.5% commission on that sale. It's easy to do.
Sure. My biggest takeaway from the rundown where he talked about, he shits on the sale, like Pussy Portnoy said, he shits on the sales staff. How does he expect them to work for him? It's like, because it's your fucking job. Like, it doesn't matter if they're getting shit on. You do the fucking job. Like, otherwise, get the fuck out of the business. Like, I can't believe he defends people who just don't want to work. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm such a pussy.
And Jamie, to that point, and I'm sorry to take it over, but that is a negative to me. If he's saying we're going to be done in Labor Day, I don't think we're going past Labor Day. If I was in sales, I'm going, well, why am I going to spend time here?
True. Yeah.
It is my job, but maybe I'll go sell the, pardon my take shit or whatever the other. He's a short timer. I'm not going to do it unless something happened today, hopefully on the call where this got all resolved. I mean, I would fake, if I were him, I'd fake it. I know it's not part of his being. I would fake it and man, I'm Barstool 100%, baby. And then milk it for all it's worth.
Get him to open up shipping to Australia so me and Menace can
Australia. That's right.
$100 on gear.
I want more than one T-shirt to wear, and I don't want Joe to send them any more to me.
Hey guys, I see July 1st, one of the major airlines in the U.S. starts LA Sydney service.
The borders are closed. You can't come in. So
we got told today. They're not going out. Yeah, I think my Madawaska dream's over.
Shit.
Yeah.
They're talking July next year before we open up international travel again. So, which is fucking bullshit. How can you say that before July this year?
I know. Yeah. And that's another question too, by the way. What is the situation with the Wilbur is in January and is Madawaska still going to be in February? I'm confused over the timelines. I want to do both, but I mean, I guess I can do both.
I wouldn't hold your
They're awfully
breath
close
because
together.
America's COVID cases are on the up, and you haven't even hit flu season. So the Wilbur's, it must be in doubt for January.
Yeah, but
And if Jamie and I can't come, is there any point doing it?
Yeah. I want to be in Toronto as well.
150, there are 150,000 reasons why to do it on one day.
Good. Thanks, Will, for that insight. You fucking idiot. Money. Oh, they're doing it for money. Did you? How long did you think of that one for, you brain dead
Go
fuck?
back and ruin Mintel Intel.
Jesus
show.
Christ! Don't ruin your own shows.
Yeah.
I mean, he asked me before, can I come in and try my Australian accent? And I said, sure, come in and try it.
I'll come in
And all
and
he's done is, do your Aussie accent, Crocodile Dundee, fuckhead.
I'll talk to you exactly the way they don't want to talk to you, all right?
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
What?
Bad.
It's not bad. The best of the
Watch a lot
Minifans.
Australian television. Come here, Menace. Say it to my face.
You're
He's
missing a
still
specific
watching.
word.
He's still watching Glitch.
I'm waiting for the next season, dude.
Okay, great.
You're
All
missing a specific word. Just it's not
What
quite
word
right.
am I missing?
Say cunt. Say cunt.
Yeah,
cunt.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, cunt.
Oh, come on, cunt.
Cunt.
Fucking cunts. All right.
Menace, we
right.
got to do an
Thanks, fuck
Australian.
off.
We got to do an Australian movie show.
Crocodile
Yeah,
Dundee
The
too.
best and the worst.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Fucking awesome.
But no one obviously
I
would
agree.
watch it.
But you know what I mentioned?
That's really good.
When I
Australian.
mentioned break,
Will,
when I
killing
mentioned break 'em around to anyone, they look at
Will
me like
has-
3 heads.
You're gonna step
movies ever.
on every bit of
doing
the
it on purpose. The more you get upset, the more I'm going to do it, dude.
Yep.
Nobody wants to see your disgusting
Well,
face.
it's
I
gonna
want to ask.
fry
I
you.
want to ask Minners about why was your show so absolutely terrible last night? Because a week ago, I watched your show 3 times. I thought last week was absolute peak awesomeness, and last night was just a dog turd on ice. What is wrong?
Disagree.
What?
Last night was horrible.
I thought
Not a big reason.
last night was an incredible emotional journey.
You were ready to pull the plug 18 minutes in. Yeah, it was.
Yes, because of shithead callers, and you're probably one of them, judging from how lame you are on this fucking show.
A week ago, you had the
Zero talent. I mean, my show's
Madawaska
you go,
Ignore the
you
noise.
go on air by yourself for an hour and see how you do, buddy.
No, I'm not saying I can do any better. I was just saying last week was absolutely the best. I watched it 3 times. I thought it was so good.
Thank you.
I skipped over the part with Madawaska Rob, that drip. I couldn't stand it. He's
He's good for 2 minutes. He's good for 2
He's
minutes.
great.
last night was horrendous. And you know what? I think you missed a big hilarious moment back when you were supposed to run in place, right?
Yeah,
Why didn't you actually just stand back and run in place? If you would have passed out after 8 minutes, that would have been funny. Everybody would have had a good laugh, and then there'd be no more
First good point.
tension. Like, why did you miss that opportunity to make us all laugh at you passing out on the ground?
Well, I hadn't actually thought of passing out on air. But look, you can't do a show and run at the same time. I'm all by myself now.
No, we're here.
Trying out.
Look,
All right.
Look, MHOB's in Mena's defense. I always listen to it in the morning. And it cracks me the fuck up. Even the dumb calls that you have to put up with in Menace, they are fucking stupid. But you're handling them cracks me up. So last night I'm like, I'll put Menace on, and I wasn't going to watch. I was going to listen to the YouTube, give you the view, make sure you get the click, and I was going to kind of nod off, and I kept waking up from fucking laughing. So I'm like, don't listen to that noise. That was a great show last night. Even when you got taken, even when that one guy had you all the way to the end of the conversation, and how big is your cock? You. It's like that. It's annoying, but it's entertaining.
Look, MHB obese, as much as I think you're full of shit, I would say I was slightly low energy at points yesterday. I did get a bit frustrated, but I think I powered through it fine. I think it turned out to be a really good show. The Tim
You
and
weren't
Cat
motorboating through anything. No.
Well,
Tim was awesome.
I mean, obviously you're full of shit because we've heard your takes on the whole Barstool Kirk thing. So the fat's got to your brain and just taken over. Just one big fucking tub of lard in your head.
I did have a Cuban sandwich at lunch. I don't know the girls' names, but yeah.
But I don't think it makes Globe's list this week, MHP. So it was
Ooh, I'm just hoping to hold on to that number 5 spot. As many shows as I can.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for your criticism, but fuck off. Before we've got a bit more
He's just
time
blind
to,
life, man.
time to go, but I just want to remind everyone that if you're around Milton's, which is in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, on Sunday, 28th of June, so this Sunday, assemble at 11:30 outside Milton's. The shop opens at 12. It's going to be, a friendly rally. Everyone's social distance and, play by the rules, but everyone's encouraged to come with signs and fan stuff for Kirk. So just come and, come. So where is it? Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, 12 o'clock Sunday. So get there at 11:30. John Featherston's organised it. I think it's another great way of bringing the real die-hard Minifans together. And I'll tell you, I'd love to be there. I'm sure Jamie and I, if there was something we could go to, we would do it in a heartbeat.
Will somebody please make sure Matt from Providence wears a helmet? Because I don't want that guy to hurt himself.
And everyone, don't forget, if you're not on the mail list, go to kirkminahanshow.com, kirksminahanshow.com, sign up, enjoy some treats while he's on vacation. Make that kirkminahanshow.com a favorite and keep it because it's going to come in handy probably very soon.
Definitely. I have one question for you guys. That I was thinking now that they might go to a subservice. There might be worth the network starting another podcast, whether they can do that. That's not about show stuff, but about, I don't know what Minifans want to listen to when it's, not talking about Kirk and what's going on, but whether they could start to build a network around the show that didn't necessarily have to be show related. So I know DJ K wants to talk to other dumb 20-year-olds about growing up. For me, obviously, I don't see that as appealing, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are other dumb 20-year-olds like DJ K who want to hear what stupid shit he has to say about paying the bills.
Yeah, maybe we can round them up and put them somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, in fucking cages. They'll agree on it.
By the way, you guys can catch that show Sundays live.
Jesus. Well, you're tanking the Minifan mashup. It's the Minifan fuck up with you producers. It's unbelievable. I agree with Kirk. Fuck this Will guy. I think we've got DJ K is the third in turn, Justin is the second, Nick is the first, and Will's like 10th.
And we're going to lose Nick.
Yeah, the best one's going at the end of July. Because he's desperate to get his ugly face on screen.
Not a pretty face or what?
Yeah, look at this guy.
Jesus Christ, what's going on, guys?
I have a serious question for you.
Oh, serious.
Who is prepping the questions for Drinking Buddies on Sunday?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Yeah, but it better not be RA. Oh, look at that.
Jesus. Jaeger? Is that a Jaegermeister?
No, that was I think it was a Jaeger flask. Ooh.
It was.
Ooh.
No, I can't give that information out. It's definitely not RA. Why? No, of course not. He's being a contestant.
Yeah, I know.
No way. I got a serious question for you. Are you gonna open that bungalow down on Old Orchard Beach?
It's open, buddy.
Oh yes, party all night.
My sister's there. My
sister should fly in. I'm telling you.
I offered.
I want to leave Maine.
He can't because they're under lockdown.
I'm desperate to see Ned Snark in person.
Someone's luggage. You'll be all right.
I could too. Yeah, true story.
Jamie will fucking haul you on his luggage.
Yep.
Yeah, ship a package over there.
Exactly. FedEx.
But seriously, that was the plan. Was I said, Meadows, I have a ticket. I have nobody else coming. I don't have a car, but I have one now. I got a place. If you can come, get over here, and we'll do it. And he's like, sorry, mate, I'm locked down. So
I have to bring us a tent. It's a free place to stay as long as you have a tent.
Okay, that sounds very unappealing. I'm like Kirk.
Very unappealing.
I mean, you're like 10 feet from the beach. You can just stay on the beach instead.
Yeah.
Nice 62-degree water. Water.
All right, it's perfect.
Nice and warm.
I am so looking forward to it.
Well,
I just kicked Meadows out. That felt that felt so good. I know he asked me to.
Ned, I just want to ask you, what was it like being the second most handsome man on the screen for once?
All right.
It's
tough. Right. It's very tough.
All right, bye, MHOBs.
All right.
It's fucking hand tonight, huh? Jesus.
See you later, guys.
Look great. You're getting tan.
Right. No, I'm keeping you, Jamie.
The face is getting tan.
A little bit.
I look like the fucking Marshmallow Man when I take the shirt off. So pretty fucking white.
It's those appraisals, those outdoor
white.
appraisals.
Man, I'm telling you, I did one today. It was nice. It was
All right,
really
guys.
nice place. Ned, take it easy. We'll see you.
From Scranton again. Haven't seen him in 20.
I'm trying to get on every show. That's what
I'll see you. I'll see you at the Brunswick on the 25th.
Goddamn right. I'm flying in the day before.
Okay, we'll see you down there.
Got it.
All right.
Thanks.
And Red, you know where the Brunswick is.
Oh,
see it
do
from
I?
the. Isn't it a nice place? A lot of good people watching up there. A lot of good people watching up there.
There's an open space.
If we could only do the live show on the pier. I mean, I'm excited about the drive-in, but Old Orchard Beach is the mecca of people watching. It is fantastic.
Banana hammocks everywhere. Big cocks.
I don't know what it's going to be like without the French Canadians this year, right? Because they can't come down.
Oh no,
so.
they'll still be fucking
illegally there.
Walk across the border.
How do we smuggle BA in then? I don't understand.
He's actually an American citizen. He's a legal immigrant in Canada right now. Yeah. That's a big lie. No one knows that. I'm releasing that information right now.
Just
breaking
now.
Breaking news.
BA is an American citizen. He's on his way to Saco, Maine on July 25th.
This is what you call drinking beer, BA, by the way. This is how you drink. And
man. Speaking of which, Sunday night's going to be a Sunday night.
Yo, you guys, what are you guys trying to talk about? You want to talk about the subscriptions?
Yeah, everything's fucking played out. Listen, let me just start with this. Hugo, are you coming to the Saco Drive-In?
He's coming with your boy. What do you mean? Of course he's coming.
No,
who, me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, you're Hugo.
A bunch of people are coming up with me.
Okay, good. So
I got like a 20-person house.
So you just heard you got a 20-person house?
Where?
It's huge.
Send the address.
Huh? Well,
address.
guys, we've announced this that we're getting a Minsell mansion.
We did.
$5 at the door for
is it Saco or Old Orchard Beach?
Yeah, where is this?
I think it might be Old Orchard, right?
Yeah, it's Old Orchard.
All right. Well, just let you know, I will be in Old Orchard that night at Ned Snark's place.
Oh yeah, because I'm ditching my party and going there then.
Yeah, it's right on the water.
We're gonna get it for 2 days, and then we're going to. I think I might just stay up in Maine and possibly then just live there.
My wife's last 2 days of vacation, I'm gonna be.
Oh,
I'm hammered.
Hey, have fun with the kids.
Yeah. Singular.
So where's Ned Snark staying? Let's just give everybody's plans out for Saco and addresses.
Really I'll give you my address.
I don't want to dox Ned, but he has a place in Old Orchard.
Let's go. I'm pumped.
So
when I went to look, there was a lot of houses left still. Like, I mean, there were big ones, but I saw a 20-person one. I was like, I'm getting that.
Red would know this. Tourism, Maine is fueled by tourism, and if you can't come from a lot of Canadians, a lot of Canadians come down to Old Orchard Beach. That's their favorite thing. And if you go down there, all the hotels are French Canadian names. So if that clientele isn't down there, everything's open. And, So it's a lot of Mainers, and it's going to be, it'll still fill up with Mainers because that's a place to be. I know one thing you like is that when you have a sports car or an older car or a show car, you drive that strip, and everybody, saying, I've done it. I've got cars I do it with. So
it's like a
lighter,
trashier version of the Jersey Shore. It's awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, that's my scene. Dude.
No, there's amusement park, there's Ferris wheels, there's roller coasters.
That's where I thrive. Is
the bumper cars. Will, I swear to God, if I find you in a bumper car, I'm going in. And I'm gonna go full fucking throttle.
I heard there's a water park right across the street from the drive-in.
Yeah, so that's the Aquabog Water Park.
That's where I'm tailgating.
Red and I have substantial
I'll be working
knowledge of these parks.
We'll just say I'll be working.
Yeah, I'll be working.
What does that mean? What do you
working the water park?
He'll be working at the Saco show because he's in it.
Yeah, I'll be working at the Saco.
Sorry, you can't go down the slide.
What time?
You see the weight limit.
I'm going to be working the whole time.
Will, I don't want you to give away any company secrets. When you
when you worked and went to Florida,
what time are you working?
That kind of work.
What time am I working?
What's your hours?
I kind of just show up to the events, and then I add I text Steve beforehand that
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, and I'm not asking
Shut
you to
up.
be smart
It's
ass.
like, yo, no, my bad, dude. I'll be working.
Hold on, Hugo. Hold on.
I ask Steve what he needs me to do. I get it done, and then I
Okay.
enjoy.
The only reason why I'm asking is what time is because there's potential for like a Sunday Minifan hang in Old Orchard Beach, or
Ooh.
or a Sunday hang at Aquaboggan.
I don't like calling them hangs.
Could be.
I have no power. I have no power when it comes to hangs.
Right, I want to go.
Well, no, what I'm saying is what time do you guys have to get things started at the drive-in so we can plan around that?
Yeah, I haven't been given logistics.
No clue.
Okay.
I thought Red wasn't allowed on these things. I thought you weren't allowed on.
How'd you burn away the fuck back on
I thought you were on the banned list.
I don't
I
understand.
could have swore it was just
tweeting at
you
me
and like your
too.
2 burner accounts on the banned
Metters
list.
is telling me that TJ has to help me not be an asshole, and I don't understand from Menners calling me an asshole.
Banner is telling you
I
not
talk-
to be an asshole.
I talk, you talk. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Listen,
Which out of you, buddy?
I'm a
will
nice
go
guy.
right
I don't
there, right,
understand.
No, it was a good question, but no, we have no idea what the logistics.
Do we
are.
want to spill the beans on how like horny this group chat for all these shows is becoming?
Will,
what is that?
Will, an
fucking-
hour. Wait. Will, an hour before you have to do anything with Steve Robinson, I want you to go across the water.
Yes.
I want you to get on that huge, massive fucking slide, the Aquaboggan slide. You can look at it.
Yeah.
And it goes, it's like a huge V, and you go way down and up and around.
Let's
And
go.
I want you to just
I'll do that.
go at it. I want video
I
footage.
want that video. Yeah, I'll be working.
And right next to him, I want to see BA, and I want to see both their little things go boom.
Are
Be
all
fun.
the interns going to be there?
I know DJ K and Justin are going to be there. I don't know if
You guys should make a day of it. Like if you're looking for Instagram content, you 3 hanging, doing slides together.
That would be fun.
You and Justin colliding together on the slide.
Yeah,
That would be pretty
Nick
fun.
without his shirt on.
Exception. Like I'm like normal
DJ K
person.
flexing, showing off the six pack.
Yeah,
Bieber.
yeah.
Beautiful.
He's
It
100.
would be so
he's not-
fucking.
okay, so how
I wear my shirt in the water so I don't get a sunburn.
That's why I wear my shirt in the water too, bro.
You liar. You lie. You get those fat tits just like I do. Pull your shirt right over your fucking head.
No, I don't have the fat tits. I have the mommy belly. I have
Hell,
like,
gross.
promoted ads on Twitter that target me, and they're like, "Hey,
Will said,
you have this kind of belly."
You got a great ass, though, Will. I'll tell you.
yeah, you
I'm
got
your
that
intern.
thick ass. Baby.
Yeah, I was a catcher.
Thick
slut.
ass.
That's what I call you.
Yeah, so for Will and John, there's plenty of other things. There's Pirates Cove.
Let's go.
Pirates
I
Cove.
already like it. I already like the name.
Do you know what Pirates Cove is?
You sold me at Pirates.
You sold me a pirate. Yeah.
Putt.
What?
Yeah.
Huge 2-course putt.
Yep.
2 courses.
We represent
Night putt
Hammer.
putt.
Great,
Waterfalls.
great mini golf. There's Candlepin Bowling that's right nearby too.
Yo, I heard Candlepin bowling is a
Like 20.
huge thing up there. Is that like a?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's small balls, dude. You
I know what
about
Candlepin bowling is. Like I have those kind of machines, but like
15 miles an hour down the fucking.
there,
Small balls.
that's. But I heard it's like everybody does that up there. Like it's a huge thing. Like
Yeah, it's a
people
New
go-
England thing for
It
sure.
is a New England
Candlepin
thing.
Bowling.
We did it for
Yeah, I never knew that. I never knew that.
all the RAs at prep school. We did that as like a team building activity.
Oh, prep
We also
school.
camped for a night.
Blow my shoulder out doing that.
Yeah.
Throw it as high as you can. You tear your rotator cuff.
Fucking
Your arms dangling off like a piece of spaghetti.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I signed up for this thing, this was the only day I signed up for, and I've been on every single show.
So I mean, so to be honest with you guys, I've been talking about doing a Minifan meetup since February in Maine this week, and I was talking to Ned because I knew he had a place in Old Orchard Beach, so it was just gonna be me and Ned, and then a couple other guys. Oh, come on up! This is before COVID happened. We're gonna go to the casino Friday night in the strip club, and then we were going. You know,
Are there strip clubs close to you guys? You have strip clubs?
there
in
is.
there?
Well, Red. Well, hang on.
Clubs, but
There is
DJ,
one.
the floor is yours. The floor
There
is
is
yours,
one.
DJ.
There is one, and
what about the one in
I.
Portland?
The last time I was there, I saw a midget stripper. The only reason I was there.
He took that. Yo, he's like, guys, I have something. to say."
I have physical evidence of me being there.
Yeah.
And I was very.
I'm surprised
I was
they
trying
let
to get some content for the show. While,
Were you?
while I was
That's my trip to
while
Florida
I
was
was
as
while
well.
I was getting a let's say dance or I was dropping DEC's name, MHB, I think.
Yo.
I have it all on audio. I have it on my phone. I recorded everything.
Say Ola on this camera for me real quick.
Send it over, man. We got
I know it was stuffed in my shirt pocket, like upside down. Recording.
I'm surprised they let you record anything because they're strict.
Oh no, they didn't. No, yeah, they did not know. They did not know.
Dude, all you have to put is a press pass on. You can bring a camera into fucking.
Oh no, they'd fucking beat you up and throw you up. Brad, you know this. It's Maine.
Yo, MGM Grand and fucking Springfield. All I had to do was have a press pass. I was filming on the casino floor. They didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that's not naked
I lost
chicks.
all of it though.
Yeah, can we talk about the fact that that I think drinking buddies should be called great drinkers?
No, I know.
Discuss this.
Good match was me and Ned Snark in the.
I'm only the on-air talent. I can't.
Yeah, I know. When Steve from Providence goes out of his way. He made that. He made that game.
He did. Well, the funny how it comes about is some other guy. I forget his name. He was the president of the Discord or the president of the Minifans. He was supposed to. Yeah, some guy. I don't forget his name. His name's Patrick.
I don't know.
It'd be nice if he would go to a live show every once in a while.
Yeah, it'd be all right. He was supposed to come up with a nice.
He's not the tall, skinny guy with the beard.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he was supposed to come up.
No, you're talking about Patrick. Will. We can't remember who we were thinking.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
He was supposed to come up with a nice trivia or a game show. And they knocked heads for a while.
I heard
like 2 months.
Next week. It starts next week.
All of a sudden, someone tells me, "Hey, you're doing a trivia show this week. This is what we're doing." It's like, what? Yeah. You're hosting it. I was like, what do you mean I'm hosting it? I haven't hosted anything in my life. I'm lucky I'm even on camera. And certainly I was like, okay, let's go. And if you look at, we talked today, if you look at that first Drinking Buddies and look at the last one.
The first Drinking Buddies was mine.
Come a long way.
Well, yeah, the first one and the last one. I think it's because when BA is on there, it's just funny and seeing him puke on camera.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I needed like that spit that came out. Like I jerked off.
See Big Cat chirp at him. See Big Cat chirp at him.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that today. Was it today where he was talking about, or last night when he was talking about that?
Yeah, dude, that video.
Do you know how pissed off I am about the 14 shit? Like,
what are you talking about?
I'm talking about how I started that. Like, I was like, it was us four texting. I was like,
did you hear that Big Cat was in one of their chats?
I was like, John, did you hear that, TJ?
How good is Big Cat?
Yeah, it's hilarious, dude.
He wasn't in one of the. He was in somebody else's. I know chat.
I never noticed how you could just add people into chats and sometimes they'll talk. It's kind of
if they follow. If they follow you, you can add them.
I think it was VPN. Yeah. I think Big Cat follows Blind Prison Mike.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, well, probably. I mean, maybe that's it.
Is that right?
He definitely follows me.
Yeah, are they making T-shirts for Sacco? I hope they have. You think are the flags going to be ready?
Well, I'm not sure about that, but I'm sure there's going to be a merch table there. I mean, that makes total sense to do it. I mean, I think Will should run the merch table. That's what I think.
No, DJK, bro. He would sell the shit out.
So how does that work, though? So
shit out of merch.
Are we going to be? Because I don't like whatever. I don't. It's not for me to decide. If there's a merch table, are we going to be excited to purchase merch? Like, knowing that this goes to Barstool?
I will make custom paintings.
Half an hour. It's going to have the Barstool logo on it. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to buy it.
Well, I'm asking the question, Will. I'm just asking the question. You're giving me attitude. I'm asking a question.
I'm not trying to give you attitude. It's just a
apology accepted. I'm just asking, like, if money goes to K Marco, how are we going to feel about that? I'm just asking questions.
As long as listen, I mean, as long as I don't know how to feel, but I can only tell you if I spend $10 on merch and $7 of that goes to Steve, Blind Mike, and Kirk total, and then $2 goes to Erica and Dave, and $1 goes to everybody else, and fucking K Marco makes one penny.
Right,
you'll be pissed off.
I would be kind of mad, but at least the $7 went to them.
Right, the $7 go to those guys.
I'm selfish enough to. I love all the shirts. Like, I hate the designs of the shirts, but any Kirk shirt you can get.
I love the shirts, man.
I got breaking news. Breaking news. K Marco still hasn't tweeted since June 8th.
What a pussy.
He's a pussy. I mean, he's a cunt. The only I tweeted.
A lot of people said he's going to get fired after the break.
Well, I mean, he should.
Yeah, it's not a good look getting fired firing somebody during quarantine, especially somebody who's like.
They're not even in quarantine. Their office is open and shit.
Like, so I mean, what do I do with like stickers like this? You know,
I literally throw those away at this point. For
I have one in my truck. What am I supposed to do? Get rid of it?
I know.
Wipe your
I
ass.
know.
Pee on it. No, use it to pee on or something.
I don't know.
Don't
That's
pee
how,
on your
that's
truck,
how I
actually.
feel about Kelleher stickers, though. It's the same thing, you know.
Yeah, but they say
Right.
Kirk's name.
What the fuck was that sound?
I still have. Yeah, was that a cop?
What? It might have been a cop. I don't know. Is that, Red, do you have someone in the basement?
No, I don't have anybody in the basement. No, I'm in my guest room over
I thought
here.
we were
in my
supposed to have
MFB
Brandy
pallet.
out with us, but she ditched us. I would ditch this crew too.
I would absolutely ditch this.
I would be.
Yeah.
ditching
Whoa,
I
time
have
out.
so many
time,
questions
time,
for
wait,
her.
time the fuck.
Floor
How
is
the
yours.
fuck did I get screwed with you? And there's no Brandy up there.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
our
know.
producer,
Some
Will.
people say that I
We're-
look like.
Show
Right
us
now.
your tits, Will.
Say that I look
Show
like
us
a
your
girl.
tits.
Yes.
God damn
Yeah.
it. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You got a titty.
Grass
man.
even turns.
I'll
You got a
accept
titty.
Settled. I can't wait till this video gets taken down for that.
Oh,
What?
Jesus.
Because I.
I don't know if you could show a nipple on.
There you
People
go. Is
ask-
Brandy from Maine? She's a Mainer, right?
Yeah. Right.
I thought we were going to have 3 Mainers and an adopted son of Maine there, John. So
No, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Do you like Gig's show, TJ? Did you watch it yet?
I did watch Gig Show, and I know where
So
he
well
is. I did the math. Like, Red, I don't really know where you live. I definitely know where Giggs lives. You know, I know where he lives.
No, we'd
Yeah.
be cutting up the video
so
of it and he'd be like, "This is just doxing myself."
Him and I,
Yes.
he's a couple years later, but
Yeah.
we were born in the same town.
Oh, really?
And yeah, so my house burned to the ground, and I moved to where I am now. He still lives up there, I think. So
Okay.
Get that insurance money though.
So we talk. What? That was one. The fuck.
God damn it, Will.
I fucking barely walk. I'm gonna get that insurance money.
Damn it. He was on a roll. Man. He was on a roll.
So he's I think his father was on the same fire department as my father.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a little bit of the similar
I
background.
think
But
Gig's
fuck, that was funny as shit. I watched the show there with the
It's
red
funny.
hot dogs. They missed out on the fuck Red. The ingredients you put on a red hot dog. Let's hear them. What would you put on a red?
Yeah, well, how do you eat your red snapper? Because I
Listen.
cooked like a red snapper this week, but I didn't have snappers. But go, Red.
Listen, I'm a hot dog snob. I'm a red snapper snob. I am just a mustard guy. Like I'm not going to hate
That's
on
fair.
you for ketchup. I'm not going to do it. I'm a mustard guy. That is it. That is all. Relish. I'll go with relish. That's fine.
Dijon?
That's it.
What are we talking? What kind of mustard? Because I like a Dijon on mine.
A
I don't like-
Dijon?
I like brown.
I'm gonna roll with a Dijon. I like a French's. Yellow.
Yeah.
I can do it. I'm
I like the
fine.
French's.
I don't like yellow mustard.
I make my own remoulade sauce for crab cakes. Beyond that, there's an
Yes.
ingredients Gig was missing: celery salt. I know his
Ooh,
partner said
I thought that was a
celery
Chicago.
salt.
I thought that's a Chicago thing.
Dude, I eat celery salt in everything.
Chicago.
Chicago dogs are great. Chicago
I
dogs
love
are great.
they put that. What's that little pepper called? Those things are awesome.
John, are you south enough
peppers?
that you guys do Old Bay?
Are you
We
flaccid enough?
call them like seasoned fries around here, but it's just
Oh.
Old Bay. You know what I mean? So
Terrible,
like,
terrible,
I
dude.
hate Old Bay though.
Oh,
Old Bay seasoning.
I
What
was
the fuck
picked
you
up by
Yeah.
it's great for pizza. Did you guys know that?
It's like a mid-Atlantic thing.
Yeah, yeah, but it's a Maryland thing. William, it's a Maryland thing. Old Bay
Yeah,
is
that's Maryland crab.
Maryland. Pennsylvania and Maryland are 2 different states, my man. Have you ever had a Bloody Mary with
Dude,
I've
With
never
that
had a Bloody
salt?
Mary in my life.
No,
really?
Not one.
Hmm.
Never had a
have you had one of those
I don't
Bloody Marys with that salt
I had a
on it?
Bloody Mary once. I was really young.
No,
Oh.
I'm
Kinda regretted
actually no. I have had one Bloody Mary. And come to think about it, and it was so fucking awful that I couldn't.
No, that's a
it
lie.
was like with Everclear and like mixed from the store.
That's not a
Really?
Bloody Mary. That's
I
just putting tomato juice in Everclear. That's
No,
Yeah.
I've seen you get. I mean, you get pretty lit during the
Yeah.
night. The next day, you start off that day with a Bloody Mary, and you're right back to business.
Yeah, but I
baby.
start off the next day with an Adderall because that's like
Jesus, holy shit, man! Well, I can't.
professionally more, I guess, like
Well, get out of the pills and get into a fucking Bloody Mary, man.
So yesterday I was gonna go drinking, but I crushed up a couple of Ritalin. And then we're back at it. Ah!
Slow down, brother. Slow down. Relax.
Yo, I got a man.
Funny, man.
I've just been trying to pick up things like on the fly, man. I like you guys know how it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Entering a new,
TJ,
Round
we
about-
got great drinkers this week.
Oh, so great drinkers. Yeah. It is. Listen, I can't pull off the People's Show. I can't.
I know.
Imitating the People's Show.
The first thing I get though is DM in and say should be drinkers.
It is going to be Steve from Providence and RA versus Latino Kirk and Ned Snark.
Handsome devils.
Yeah. And Ned and RA would be the thinkers, and the other two would be the drinkers. And
have you given any thought to, like, I don't know the difficulty of the questions.
They're fucking hard, bro. I only got like
fucking hard.
I got like 3 right.
Listen,
and Minifans are not. We're not
easy.
I'm not a dumb dude.
It wouldn't be compelling TV, would it?
I'm not that dumb. I'm pretty smart, actually.
That's true.
How many people watched last week to watch BA puke all over himself?
There were like 60 people at one point.
If they got 10 out of the questions right and no one drank, they'd be like, "Oh, good show, guys." I'd be Dale Arnold.
That's where I stopped my argument with fixing the questions, because I was like, well, wait, if they were getting questions right, this would actually be stupid as fuck.
Yeah, fucking.
I'd rather them get every question wrong, because that's funny, and then they get hammered quicker, and then BA pukes on screen. That's the goal of the show, I think.
That's probably true. It's perfect. I mean, I enjoy being able to tell BA and Steve from Providence that they drink like children. So I think it's a win-win. You know, they drink like prepubescent teens.
So when I do get the questions, I am a lemming. I mean, the questions are in front of me. I do pick the questions, and like they're not in successful order. I don't go by the order. I just look around and be like, okay, that's the answer I can pronounce. So I'll do that question. You know what I mean? Oh, I think that one's probably easier out of the two. I'll do that question. And not knowing exactly like the questions, I wouldn't know any of them. Well, I would know some of them, but I wouldn't. Most of them, I'd be fucked. So
you're saying you're not Alex Trebek, like you don't know the answers.
Nope, I don't huff paint.
Right.
So.
No, that's what Fez was saying about me. I don't fucking huff paint, bro.
I just saw you huffing paint.
I don't huff paint.
I don't know about that.
You got blue shit all, you know.
My mustache is just blonde.
The best part, and this is how you know it's a good show. This is how you know it's a good show, and I'll stand by this. As somebody who does YouTube shows, and it's not the best shows are obviously Gig's show and The Great Drinkers, which I love the title for. I'm going to call it The Great
Drinkers. It's already catching on, dude.
But the reason why it's a great show is because 2 days later, Kirk Minifan is talking about like
wants to be honest.
They didn't even get the questions, the answers right. There's controversy 2 days later. It's fucking perfect. I love the show.
Answers the whole question.
There's fact checkers. Steve is fact checking. He's still not getting it right. Like it's perfect. I love it. It's
when Tim comes in too, it's like
Tim coming in was a great choice. It was a great choice.
TJ asking the question and then Tim backing it up, but not having the answer correct is perfect TV. It's perfect. It's awesome.
I completely enjoy doing it too. I like it.
This
is a good point.
I think this week it's going to be one of the things I thought about was that with BA last week, you had the option to do liquor. Well, if one is doing beer, the other one has to do beer. You can't mix it. One person, it's unfair if you mix one person's drinking beers and one drinking liquor. So the week prior to that, they both drank liquor. This week,
BA had 8 shots in him before he started.
I know, that's the other thing. Why you're on a show drinking? Why drink like 6 beers prior?
He didn't have 6 beers.
He was taking shots.
He had like 8 shots.
Sending like intimidation videos of him taking shots. I was like,
yeah, that's what we did on Mincel Intel. That he was my meltdown because he was posting videos before.
Or Steve from Providence hammering down an MHB size sub before drinking. It doesn't make any sense.
Massive steak and cheese mushroom ball.
MHO beast.
So that was a fun dump.
MHO beast hoagie. Was he just on the show before? Was that him?
Contrarian. I don't know how much you guys listened to the beginning, but MHO beast seems to be that question asker.
MHO beast should eat something.
Yeah, he should. Yeah.
This is my if I can maybe get on. Maybe this is why I'm a cunt. I don't know, but for MHB obese and for my favorite parody account was Pimp Ryan Minifan for. Up until today,
the only time
parody accounts give me a hard time or bother me is when they don't stay in the parody account.
No,
So,
yeah, there's some people who do
and they
very
be obese. Like you got to stay in character, my man. Like as soon as you come on here and you start talking, it hurts it. Same with like Pimp Ryan.
Mayo's a perfect example. If Mayo stayed a jar of mayonnaise and not
seeing Mayo's crazy face made me think
Mayo was a
Mayo
little bit
just
like me, except older and more disgusting. You
I
know?
love it.
But like, if he had been less that, I think he would have stayed. You know, around.
So, question for you. What's like? Are we allowed to tailgate at Sacco?
Maine is pretty liberal with their laws. I think
2 words. Private property.
Yeah, private property would be a good thing. So
I asked Blind Prison Mike, and he said it was okay. And he's a cop.
And he's a cop, so we're good.
We're good.
All I'm saying is,
we're good to go. I only asked, and now I asked, and maybe Will, maybe you can send this up the ladder. I asked Steve on Twitter. I did not DM him. I asked him on Twitter. He did not respond, which probably means he muted me, which is fine. I'm not taking it personally.
Well, you're a cunt.
Well, I am a cunt. This is true. I was only asking if I were to bring food. I know he's getting food trucks, but if we were grilling, is that a problem? I just need to know. I won't do it if it's a problem.
I would say it's a problem.
I would definitely say no, unless it's alcohol.
I wouldn't bring food.
Alcohol, I wouldn't bring anything.
So don't bring food.
But Red, you know as well as I do, these two don't. How good are the food trucks up in fucking Maine?
Oh, they're fucking good, man.
Unfucking believable.
Lined up. Steve's gonna hook it up, man.
Steve's gonna hook it up. And I was just asking.
And it's not gonna be. And I don't.
Apology accepted ahead of time, Will. I was just asking the question.
Yeah,
that's
what I was gonna say. I got a really good tweet from Joe Henney. He says, "If KMS Reddit goes off the rails again, when can we expect your apology, Will?" I'll apologize in advance, I guess.
Apology accepted. I'm just asking the question.
Somebody's probably already pissed that you're on this show, bud.
So don't bring grills, but you can bring coolers or kegs or hot tubs. TJ, are you bringing a hot tub? Did I hear that?
Oh, I would like to put my a nice talk inside the bed of my truck and just fill it full of water.
Like I'll rent a truck, and we need to do that.
We need to do that. Like I don't know what's going to be in that water by the end of the night, but I'm fine with it.
I have a lot of questions to ask Steve then. Yeah.
Me and a lot of former Steve children.
Thank you. Please do. He won't respond to me. He hates my guts. I'm just asking questions.
We all hate your guts, right?
I don't understand. I'm a nice guy.
You're such a fucking you talk, all right, buddy?
Thank you. There was a John Dennis joke. I don't know why I'm a cunt. I'm just asking questions. I don't understand. People love me. I have people in my life who love me. And all of a sudden I come on a YouTube show and people hate me. I don't understand.
Okay, right.
I don't understand.
The funny thing is, when all that was going down, like I've read in real life, and I've actually talked to him. Like,
yeah, you're gonna get fired.
How pleasant was I, Will? I was very pleasant.
You were a person. You were.
We had some brunch,
and then you had one rundown where you just looked like a fucking asshole.
And I was giving Mayo a hard time. I was giving Andy Mayo.
Come on, you gotta lay off Mayo. Come on.
I love Mayo.
Yeah, Mayo.
I thought you liked mustard. The fuck?
I love mustard too, but I love Mayo. I love Andy Mayo.
You know, if you mix mayo and mustard, it makes fucking remoulade sauce.
Yeah,
Dijon.
It's horseradish,
Red. I think you should
yellow mustard, mayonnaise, minced onion, and Worcestershire sauce.
I've apologized. I've disavowed. I've done everything.
I don't care. Okay, but in that voice.
When you get to Saco, you need to get down on your knees.
You need to TJ, tell him what
that was well said, Will. What were you saying? Say it again. Say it again, Will. What you say?
I was saying get down on your knees, baby.
Huh?
Down on your knees, baby.
All right, there you go. I'm a nice guy.
You got to pull the little hand.
I know you are a nice guy. Like that's the thing. When I saw that all going down and I heard it, I was like,
"Better's is gonna be."
Yeah, thanks for coming to my defense, by the way, Will. I appreciate that.
Did I come to your defense? Because I love you.
You did.
You're my guy.
There's one thing I was taught. So I mean,
Enough about me, anyway. Enough about me. Great podcast. We only got so much more
So
time left.
we're in round 2 now of drinking.
Can we just keep going, or do we have to get cut off at 7?
We don't have to get cut off. I have green light for all YouTube stuff. Fucking
Oh wow!
So let's just keep going. I'm fine, man. I'm good.
I can invite more people to the stream too.
By the way,
anybody waiting?
I've got Lone Pine. If I can put the plug out there, Lone Pine. That's a great main brewery.
Yes, it is.
Like Twitter or whatever that you think is like funny or
Nick is here, maybe. No. Hey Nick,
I can play it through the stream and you guys can react to it. There's a lot of cool stuff we can do.
Oh, really?
What do you got? I mean,
anything you want. Like, has there been anything on Twitter that you've seen like the last day that fucking
Well, can we play how scared Menners was to comment on Steve on the rundown? Menners was terrified last night to talk about that.
If you have a timestamp for that, I'll find it.
I don't know. I just
can you go to Drinking Buddies and go to the I think it's I'm trying to think of a timestamp.
Yeah, can you play the
certainly
BA throwing up?
Yeah, certainly a timestamp. 3720.
3720 of Drinking Buddies, the last episode.
I think
is that when BA throws up?
No, the exact timestamp to BA's puke. I will fucking freak out right now because
if you could play that, Will, that would be clutch. If you could play BA's response as he's wiping Jameson off of his beard and then apologizing to Lauren and then yelling
I have that
Steve
whole,
from Providence.
I have that whole thing. Yeah, I have that whole thing. I can play.
Tag me next time, you bitch. It's so good.
All right, hold on. Where do we got? Mashup.
Why Hugo, John? Why are you Hugo? I don't
That's
understand.
my middle name.
38 minutes.
Your middle name is Hugo?
3820?
Grandpa's name is Hugo Frozen.
He's already out of the screen.
Oh.
All right. I'm just gonna play it from here. I'm gonna play it from 30. Ooh.
What are you playing?
I'm playing the fucking end of Drinking Buddies because this was
okay.
This was yikes.
Now we're watching YouTube videos on YouTube.
Yes. It appears that that's what we're doing.
This is an inception hole that I can't
Whatever
get
you
out
want
of.
to be. That's
Here it is. It's fake.
John from Scranton is taking over for the next run. So I don't. Really
well, if he shows up,
I want Steve.
You guys feel like shit now?
I'm with RA.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Will, how bad is the internet at your place, man?
It's awesome.
Christ. What do you got? HughesNet.com over there or what?
Because the fuck was that, bro?
Yeah.
There we go.
General knowledge.
General knowledge.
Okay.
You gave me an awful time.
Are you fucking
3420? 3420. Mute BA for a minute. Let's mute BA. Okay. All right. Phil? Go ahead.
He's about to vomit.
He's got that look.
He was 9 deep, and he said he could get. He said he was good. He came back.
That's the most desperate thing I've ever seen.
So this is after.
You were good to go, and then he disappeared.
I would like to just say
that. I saw him go around the corner just for a little bit.
The bus though, because
here we go. It's coming.
I for the tissue
as much.
No, it's fine. I mean, this talk to RA if you want to talk about token. Don't worry about it whatsoever. Yeah. This stuff happened, but I would just like to say, for the record, BA saved my life. I only had one beer left, and I was out.
So it's for the better.
It's for the better.
Look at him moving around.
So I had nothing to drink.
BA, are those wipes? Bring BA, unmute BA for a minute. I need a lot of those wet wipes for that floor that's covered in fucking booze right now. You came up and puked all over yourself. This is brutal. Well, anyway,
honestly, I'll say this: if it was shots, I could do it no problem.
Sure, yeah.
I think the best rule here is that if you go shot for shots, it's fine. If you go for beers shots, you can't.
That's what TJ was saying.
I would also like to say that it also shows that my pussies have migrated to Canada as well. So
You can say whatever you want to say. That's
See?
fine.
No.
Wait,
Steve
so
Harvey.
I can't remember if this is the end of it.
over for the next round, correct?
I will literally just played.
I would say
I'll be
I just want
after.
to
It's probably
Oh,
after.
and what
juice
I
out of his fucking jizz out of his mouth. It's coming. I know it's coming.
Let's kick BA and Phil out of here. Good.
What the
Thanks for
fuck?
participating.
All right. I think I missed the entire thing.
You completely missed the entire.
The best
You gave me an
producer in the
awful
business.
timestamp. You gave me an absolutely awful
I mean,
time.
Right.
Oh.
No, your internet froze right when it happened.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? An awful time.
Hughes.net.
Nick is in the comments right now going number
1
one.
gigabyte internet.
Yes, answer I could ever get.
This is why Nick is the number one.
Are you frozen right now, or are you just looking at the look at
You have Cricket Wireless.
I'm just trying to find a video of fucking like
America online?
Boost Mobile.
Will you have mail?
He's got prepaid internet. I love you guys.
I'm like, I want to be like that guy. Sam, I'm like, I want to be like that guy.
Love
and
it.
John's gone, just like that.
John's
He
out.
hears these things.
Boys, here you go. This is it.
Why don't you just DM me the fucking thing? No,
Listen.
oh,
There it is.
This game up. We're done.
just hearing vomit makes me want.
Unbelievable.
Seriously.
Yeah, that was I forget the timestamp. It was like 34:20, but you missed it. It's fine.
You
That's
said
fine.
like 38:20.
Don't point the finger, Will.
All right, when I point the finger, there are three.
Team
more.
guy. Team guy.
Team guy.
Boys, that was fun.
Yeah, it was
it's
fun to shoot the shit. I liked it.
Where the fuck is John?
I think John just bounced, man. I think he had an orgy to go to, or
I've got another soundbite.
another YouTube show to go to, or
I've got another really good soundbite. Hold on, just give me a second.
you got something good to take us out of here.
On. Red, we haven't got
I like
fucking
talking to DSC. I like talking to DSC.
That's BA saying he likes talking to DEC.
Yes,
He does.
yeah, he does.
So-
He does. He loves.
Very similar. They like, they got those eyes. I like that.
BA is a big DEC guy.
Yeah.
That's what I keep going. I actually had an
Smooth,
idea.
hairless boys.
I had an idea, and here, hold on, I'll move it to this screen so you can see most of us. I had an idea, like concept for like a segment, and it got good reception. I think was show and tell, a show and tell segment, right?
I mean, you want to see it?
No, I'm not talking.
No,
About,
that's what I thought it was.
bro.
You wanna
I
see
have,
Hammer?
I have the mind of like a fucking like 6-year-old. Like
When you, I know, but you texted me show and tell. When I heard that, I immediately thought Hammer, which I was like, I'm fine with.
You guys ever play this game?
which one's that?
Trivial Pursuit?
Trivial Pursuit.
That's right.
I used to play it on
backup
the,
questions. Backup questions.
I was gonna say, yeah. Is that where you get your questions from? Because they
No.
are
Someone does help me with the questions.
okay.
I've
I
actually
mix it
sent-
up. I do take some.
I've sent in a question.
Yep.
Sent in a question.
How now? Here's what I worry about: is are you guys gonna run? I mean, as this goes on, how many more rounds of this do you have? Like, how many more questions can you get to?
So
Never ending.
this is going to be the final. This Sunday would be the final of the first round, and then we got 2 weeks of semifinals.
Okay. Now,
And then those two go off. So that's 3 weeks. So 1 month from today would be the finale. Probably, it might not be a month. It might be 5 weeks from now, 6 weeks from now, 7 weeks. I don't know when it's going to be.
Here's what I anticipate happening, and this is what I worry about. Are you going to have enough sports questions for Kirk, and are you going to have enough history questions for RA when we get to the championship round? Because I anticipate RA getting to the championship round against Kirk.
No, I think Ned Snark. Yo, he whooped my ass, and I'm smart. I'm good at trivia.
Yeah, but the younger guys tend to struggle at this because the questions they skew older.
Old, but I am old, bro.
But yeah, it's really you are old, but you're not really old because you don't even know how to have a good Bloody Mary. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a really good point.
Like there's certain. I was talking to Quantum Week Chris about this earlier today, and Phil. So Quantum Week Chris was giving Phil a hard time because he was getting answers wrong. Well, Phil's 20 years old. Like, there's no way. And Chris is 20 years older than him. He's got how much useless knowledge just pushed up there.
Again, it is a trivia show. If you're coming on, brush up on some trivia.
You gotta know. You gotta know.
Sports. Some of this. Here's the other thing: the sports questions are the easiest, and neither of them are going at it. It's history or general knowledge. Nobody wanted to touch the sports,
right? Except for when Kirk was on, he wanted to go sports.
I'd love.
Yeah, why not? Because it's easy,
right?
If I had to go back in time, I'd fucking go balls deep in on the sports.
You would? Can you do that again?
I think I would actually.
So
I did way too much.
2 inches deep.
Way too much.
Yeah, about 3 inches deep.
About a thumb's worth deep.
Oh Jesus!
Well, I was thinking this earlier. I mean, Red's a cunt, but you and John, I was excited to hear you guys get together for a little bit of banter, and that was good. That was good. It was good.
Wait, you were excited about John and TJ and not me? I don't understand.
Red.
Oh, I'm lost. I'm like, who and who? I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about either. But
no,
I got you. Yeah, I know. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean now.
This I like this whole like
Dangerfield
idea. Like I hate to give Menners credit ever, but I think Menners did a good job with this.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. We've all signed up for this. It's a great idea. But it's really the talent. I mean, the coach does what the coach does, but the talent is what takes care of things. You got to play. Players play. So
the talent,
I don't want to give Menners too much credit.
All right.
Well,
what do you think, guys?
It's time to go. I gotta go water this lawn.
Yeah, I gotta go. Probably do.
What are you gonna wait? Let's stop for a minute. Will, what are you doing next? You're leaving here and doing what?
I'm gonna try and rally some troops and get a fucking show and tell show together for 8 o'clock. If anybody wants to do it.
What are you gonna show us?
I'm gonna. Okay.
See, next week I have a show and tell show.
First item: Paradise Lost by John Milton.
Burn it.
I'll read the back.
Is it like a rare edition? I don't understand why that's show and tell.
Milton's career, 1658 through 1665. Paradise Lost is the greatest epic poem in English literature. Boom. That's what I was going to show. Shit like that. That was
okay, but Ivy League is that a rare edition of that book? I don't understand.
It's a rare edition of that book.
It is.
No, it's probably.
Well, so okay. So apology accepted. So if TJ's doing baseball cards, that's show and tell. Like that's a good show.
Do you want me to go out to my fucking garage and grab my bow card with the blue and the black, and he's holding the fucking baseball bat over the shoulder pads? Like,
is it the Beckett, the front of the Beckett one, or is it?
Do you have the?
It's just
the scorecard, right?
Yeah, you don't have
that. Got that fucking thing.
Oh, you don't have the one where he's breaking the bat? Do you have that one? I used to have.
I also have that one. I also have I have a Johnny Bench rookie. I got to
tell you right now. 88 John Russ, baby. Today I gave my friend Chris. I gave him because he has 2 little boys. I saw him at the local Lowe's, and we pulled in and talked to him. I gave him a pack of my 89 tops, right? And he sent a YouTube video to me of him and his boys opening it. Look at my face. Yeah. Fucking devastated. It was the super pack. It was the pack I should have opened on. It contained the Smoltz rookie, a Glavin, and Mike Boddicker. It was super packed. And it had the Angels leaders card. I think it had Wally Joyner on it. I mean,
I've got some.
So wait, or TJ, were you really going to do a show and tell show next week? Is that you?
Yeah, no. Wait, so me, RA.
I've noticed what you've done on Twitter with this.
And Madawaska Rob are doing a show July 1st. So it's just going to be. They have a couple packs open. I'm going to open a couple. It's just like what we did tonight.
Okay.
So
this is a really I will give you credit because I'm a nice guy. I'm not a cunt.
You're a cunt still.
I'm not a cunt. Well, maybe I am, but I'm a really nice guy too. Dichotomy of man. Look that up. Exactly. You're an Ivy League guy. This is a really good idea. You've got some guys like TJ and Tim and Canton and some other guys
who have novelty items, bro. That will never even like intern Justin. Like Justin probably has some weird ass shit.
Oh, Justin's got some weird ass shit. Justin's a weird dude. We just lost TJ.
Well, no, TJ's gonna come back. He was
okay. Well, Justin, I guarantee you, Justin's got a lot of Star Wars shit.
A ton, dude. He's got to have a ton of shit. He's got that Barbara Bush cutout.
Look at that lunchbox.
Leia, is
that Paul Newman? Oh no, that's Han Solo. Okay,
Star
sorry.
Wars, bro?
Oh man, come on, look at that lunchbox.
Wow.
That's fucking sick.
What
Jesus.
a fucking lunchbox.
That is a great lunchbox.
C-3PO and R2-D2.
See, this is a good show. This is going to be
Oh.
just like, and I'm not going to give Menners credit because Menners was against this.
Right next to me, I got a book.
Lord of the Rings.
Boston
excuse
Anatomy.
me,
Who are you, fucking Mutt Manansky?
Game of Thrones
Right.
was a great
Oh,
show.
bro, I opened
Wrestling
up
was a great
dick.
show.
Oh,
What the
that's
fuck?
nice. Nice horse cock.
There, bro.
Wow.
It's just
Show
a
and
nice
tell.
hole. I got
Show
something.
and tell. They said it was a bad idea.
I got something else too. Hang on a second.
Yeah, he's got something else. I
I'm
love
hanging.
this.
I'm
See, this
hanging.
is great. I feel like we're up in the attic of TJ's place.
No, we definitely are. 100% are.
There's dead bodies up there. He's got all kinds of stuff. This
Just
is
like
going to be
caught in
great.
between that,
This could be a great show where you're just exploring like Tim and Canton's
Oh, there we go.
basement or something. Here we go.
You wouldn't think that this was a big deal.
Oh, yeah, that's a big
I
deal.
got a Black series, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and read his name for me?
That would be Luke Skywalker.
Why don't you read it again?
Luke Skywalker.
Look after the K.
I can't, dude. My eyes.
Luke Skywalker.
Like
Skywalker.
Wrong.
So you gotta fuck up. Oh my god, those are worse.
Look at his name on the back. It's hard to see, right? Hang on a second.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Luke Squawker. There's not even a Y.
Oh my god. So you just
So
gotta fuck.
these came out, and I don't know. For some reason, I thought I saw it online. Or something.
Show it again. Show it again. Show it again. The front.
Oh, the front. Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's pretty dope.
Jesus.
Luke Skywalker. Nice, all right?
That's
Show and
great.
tell. And then again, it's the Yavin ceremony, but on the back it's Squawker. There's no Y. See it? Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
now you can see it. Yeah.
That's a good fucking logo.
So I was at Walmart and I was like, I don't know, I must have saw it online, and I looked down and there was fucking 3 of them. Two of them had boxes that were dented to shit.
Yeah.
And this one, and I slightly remembered it. So I grabbed it. Then I went out and I looked it up after I left. I was like, oh, I probably got the wrong one. And I looked down and I was like, holy shit, I got the right one. So there's only a few of those made. I don't know how much they're worth or what, but it is it's going to be,
Pretty dope.
yeah. I mean, it's not worth as much as all the fucking Star Wars things I had when I was a kid. I sold all for weed.
Good point. I've sold a whole lot of shit for different show. Okay, but the new topic. Yeah, no, TJ, let's definitely get that together, man, and do like an actual show and tell show. Because I have a ton of shit like that. I mean, my grandma's in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Like, I've got a ton of memorabilia from like her time playing.
Did your grandma the puck?
She used. I mean, when she was alive, yeah, she pucked. Yeah,
Nice.
Talked a lot.
she was sick.
Talked a lot.
She fucked.
Fucking jackrabbit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she did have 4 kids, and one of those 4 kids had 12 kids. So yeah, pucking is in our family.
Love the puck. Love the stick. Good for her.
All right, what do you think? What do you
Not
think?
much
Guys?
else, but yeah, let's get out. I'm
right.
good.
All right,
But-
love you guys.
Love you
Have a
guys.
good night.
Good talking, guys. Take care.
Thank you.